Hey, this is MassX with a brand new One Punch Man the Strongest video, and happy SSR plus Boros Day, November 1st. Yes, we have our next banner, and in the background, as you can see, I'm pulling for Mr. Awakened Power, SSR plus Boros, the Dominator. Now, we've already talked about this character in a separate video, and it's not a necessity pull. He's an absolutely great character, though. I love this character. I do like single target characters. This one in particular, though, does do the column. But again, I like doing dismantling. I like having an AoE option and either a single hitter as well as, or I should say, a column hitter. But he's a really good character. But again, if you're free to play, you're probably looking ahead to CK plus Awaken should be next month if they stick to their remaining schedule following the C, which so far we are doing, so that's good news. So you're going to be able to plan accordingly. But we're going to go ahead and pull for this character. We're going to go ahead and see where I can get it at to start. Again, I really do have to say I've been looking forward to this particular character. Actually, I'm looking forward to most the SSR plus characters, but this one in King are two that I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on particularly. But if you don't remember, while we're pulling in the background for him, what does this character do? Well, he's got a single target attack with 2 combo strikes for 140% attack. That's his basic attack, okay? And that ultimate that we were talking about earlier attacks all enemies in a column with 5 combo strikes that deals 1,300% attack damage, and it ignores unyielding, which is kind of cool. That's the one cool thing about this character, to allow you to do damage and not have to worry about unyielding, which is nice. Now again, it only ignores it once, but again, still a nice little plus. In his passive, when allies restore HP, Boros is healed for 80% of his value. Again, this is all without his primary keepsake, which we'll talk about later. Can be triggered up to 7 times per turn, and that's very cool. And of course, his Awaken passive, which we've also talked about in a prior video. When battle begins, summons 2 Dark Matter Thieves, which will inherit HP. Now again, the amount of Dark Matter Thieves matters how you awaken. At Awaken 1, it's only going to be 1, and Awaken 2, it's going to be 2. I went ahead and going to awaken mine to 2, just so you're aware. That's why I'm reading summons the 2 Dark Matter Thieves, which will inherit HP by 1,800% of Boros' attack. So of course you need to make sure you can get his attack as high as possible. The Dark Matter Thief will share 80% incoming damage, except emblem skill and damage reflection. So keep that in mind for allies in Boros' row. After consuming all HP, deals bonus damage to equal to 30% of his max HP to 3 random enemies. So nice. I don't think it's as good as CE plus that last month's Awaken, but it's still a nice Awaken passive. So let's keep going here. We're going to pull a lot on this one. Come on. Now, if you do take him to 5p, his passive, basically when allies restore HP, Boros is healed for 85% of the value, and it can be triggered up to 8 times per turn. So again, 5p is probably not an absolute crucial necessity with him, but definitely will not hurt. In addition, once you can get his keepsake and can do his ultra ultimate, basically the ultimate goes to attacks all enemies in a column with 5 combo strikes that deal 1,500% attack damage, ignores unyielding of the target once, and this attack has a 40% increased crit damage. So it is a very nice ultra ultimate for this particular character. Alright, let's go ahead and do some cleanup, and let's go ahead and get this built up. But yeah, solid character. I mean, again, solid character. Just the question is where you're at. Free to play, probably a hard skip, most likely 100%. Unless you're playing for the character. And again, let me say a caveat. Nobody that tells you anything knows any more than you 99.9% of the time, okay? Let's keep it that simple, okay? If you're playing a game, play to enjoy it. So if you want to build a character and it's not going to be meta and it's not going to allow you to maybe get somebody else, who the frickin' hell cares, okay? Nobody you listen to knows any more than you. Do what's going to make the game fun for you, okay? This is a game. You know, us people doing these ridiculous videos are just here for entertainment purposes, period, okay? That simple. So enjoy the game, do what you want to do. Now, again, if you're free to play, if you're trying to conserve resources and you don't care about particular characters and you want to stay as competitive as you can be, then yeah, this is going to be a hard skip for you. You're going to be waiting for CK, which should be dropping next month, and that's going to be one you're going to want to go after and go pretty hard on. Pretty simple. So just want to get that out there. It just drives me crazy that people think they're smarter or better than other people, and they know nothing more than you. And in the end, it's a game, okay? Have fun. That's all that counts. Nothing more. So, but I am excited for this character. So let's get back to Boros. I've pretty much done everything I wanted to do, at least at this point. I'm going to have to be working on him for the next few days to level him up. But I was able to get his attack up to close to 700k. Defense close to 200k, HP close to 400k. In a perfect world, his attack is going to be somewhere close to 1 million, and his HP is going to be close to 500k. But we'll see about that. His crit's at 60%. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to get that up to 70-75%. But let's take a deeper dive into this character. So, when we're looking at him, of course, I just dropped him in, so he instantly went to level 113 for me. So he's getting the benefit of shared stats, so he's getting the character skill of 21. I was able to limit break him to 5. Now I've got to do the other requirements. His awaken inspiration, I've been able to get him to 3 stars at this point. My goal will become the 4, and then 5 will just be a slow burn. I was able to get all the character journeys opened up, and on his character talents, I'm currently working on talent 2. Of course, when you do his character talents, you're pretty much going to be looking for sword sigils as well as vitality sigils, because you're going to get those attack boosts in there, and the HP won't hurt him at all either. I was able to get his exclusive badge up to 4 stars, and of course we can only get the keepsake to 2 stars at this point. Gearing him with primal makes the most sense because he's a column hitter. As you can see, attacks across the board, crit rate, 2 speeds, and the damage rate. In the perfect world, those speeds would probably be attack percentage, but I didn't have any that I could take at this time. And of course, your buff gears, I don't have anything pushed on those, but you're basically looking at attack across the board. And when you build those out, of course, you're going to be looking for crit rate, damage rate, or of course, attack percentage for this character to really help out his awaken passive. But yeah, he's looking pretty good out the door. I'm going to go ahead and do a video after this with some testing once I top him off as best I can. But in the end, you know, he's a solid character. It's just going to really be what your plans are, knowing what the C schedule is. And of course, that's going to be most likely CK December. And of course, you know, with Black Friday, we've got Christmas and New Year's. You never know what else is going to be coming out. So you should be saving your gems as much as possible, and your black tickets for next month's banner. And let's hope we get something good, if not for Black Friday, at least for Christmas and New Year's. Usually something decent comes out in most games, but in this game, I won't hold my breath. I'll wait to see it. So with that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot, and have a phenomenal month of November.